Welcome back, everybody. Another Tuesday night, chat with the Muskrat, Mr. Creole catfishing. What's going on, my Cajun brother?
Just another Tuesday. I'm very glad to be back in old Creole studios today instead of that old hotel room, man. That's for the birds. Good to be home.
Yeah, being home is always a good feeling. And tonight we're joined by Bink and Janet Fox. Welcome, guys. Thanks for coming in. But
thanks for having us.
Yeah. Tonight we're going to talk about the second annual. I always get the name wrong. It's the Bink Fox Vinton County Cancer Research Tournament.
I think
Did I get it right?
Bink Fox fishing for Vinton County.
Yeah.
You're fired, Rod. You're fired.
That's a mouthful.
I didn't even look. I was off the top of my head, but man, I can tell you that last year we went, and man, the volunteers that you guys put together, you could tell that you guys have fished some tournaments and had some thought behind it, because you couldn't have convinced me that you ain't done it a million times as smooth as everything went down there. And so I'm really looking forward to it. I don't know how many people has actually asked me to join them and come fish this tournament. I'm already committed to me and Zach's going to fish it together. So I know there's a lot of interest, a lot of people in the area that are really looking forward to fishing this event. So we'll dig into the meat and potatoes of that here in just a minute. But before we get going too fast, we'll stop for a second and say hello to the folks that taking time out to come hang out with us here on Tuesday night. So first one I saw in the house was 351 Cleveland. Is that who you got? 351
Yep, that's
Cleveland.
the first one I see, old 351.
Steve Ransom's in the house fishing the mid-smouth. Wow.
It'll be okay. It'll be okay.
All right, we got Brandon Catfishing Dreams, Dale Hayslip, Mr. Chad Fields hanging out over the fields of water. We got AKA Paul Boyd in the house as well. We got Bill Hopper, Mr. War Pig. I believe Bill Hopper will probably be fishing this event. Bill, are you signed up yet? There are only 5 boats left, only 5 spots left. So if you were thinking about it, you might want to get on it if you're not already in.
Already on it.
War Pig signed up.
He's already on it. She's got it. We got Daryl, Trophy Seekers Outdoors. We got El Gato Azul TV. What's going on, buddy? Thanks for stopping in. We got Miss Becca joining in as well. Hello, Becca. Thanks for stopping in. We got Big Wrench Catfishing, Super Smurf. What's going on, buddy? Robert Linton's in the house. I know Robert's fishing it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. We got Greg Burgess in the house as well. Let's see. I think Brandon Grusser.
Okay.
It's a new name. He says he can't wait to fish it. You must know who it is, because
that's what I'm talking about.
He is ready to rocking and ready to roll. I tell you, they'll be hard to beat, some of these guys. Robert and Ian put the hurt on everybody last year down there. So,
well, anybody who fishes those waters locally, and that's their home waters, always hard to beat because they just know them so well, you know.
Oh yeah, we got Abbott in the house as well. So, if you don't mind, let's kind of start with the beginning, which seems like a good place to start, right? If you don't mind, kind of tell everybody why you guys are putting this thing together. What's the goal, and what kind of got it? What kind of got the momentum behind to get this thing kicked off?
Okay, so of course everybody in the catfish world knows that I went through colon rectal cancer back in 2016. Really is when I was diagnosed. Mm-hmm. And Doc and Lynn, they worked very hard and had a benefit tournament for myself. Right. And they raised over $12,000, where I paid 2 years worth of deductibles on my insurance for me. So they organized it, but the group of friends and family and fishermen are the ones that help me out. So through all of that, amongst other fishermen from other states helped me out also. We once I got feeling a little better, there's a cancer research team in our local county. And our county is a big county, but it only has about approximately 8,000 people in the whole county. So we don't even really have a doctor. So we joined the group, and they give out gas cards for people that has cancer. Last month, I think it was like 35 gas cards that we gave out. And we do it every single month for people to go to the hospital or the doctor office, because the closest one is about 40 miles from us to treat cancer. So I wanted to pay it forward because people were so good to us, and it's really close to our hearts. And they asked us, they were trying to figure out ways to raise money and for our county for the gas cards, and somehow or another, Janet probably knows more about it, but that a fishing tournament was brought up. So it was kind of in our wheelhouse, and we took off with it. But it's more than a fishing tournament. It's fun and games too. Roger, you was there. We play games, and we've got a lot of different things we're looking at this year. It's not just a fishing tournament. That's what draws everybody, but we do a lot of different small, quick games also. So
I don't know how much prep Janet puts into these quick challenges she throws out there at the boat ramp. She had me running back and forth on my boat so many times. I'm like, I gotta think.
I'm just glad I'm not on the receiving end of that. It's fun. I've been doing it since about January, thinking up these games. I've got some good ones this year. So.
Oh boy! Well, that does really add some excitement. So just to give you an idea, she might say, first person to bring me a 3-ounce sinker gets. I mean, shoot, you guys are giving away rods, Yep. And you've seen everybody take off mad dash, going to get their gear to try to get it. It was fun. We had a lot of fun before the event, during the event, then after the event. I mean, it was fun.
And we couldn't keep doing it if it wasn't for you guys coming at us and staying with us and helping do the stuff that you guys do and broadcasting like you do, and everybody advertising it. So it's really beneficial to everybody, and we really appreciate everybody doing it.
Yeah, and the donations from everything. I mean, it's not just fishing donations, it's all kinds of different stuff. So we have different things this year. It's not necessarily just fishing rods. We've got a really nice, what is that thing called? The desk thing we got from
the bookcase.
Yeah,
we're raffling off a bookcase that Mary Wood Lane out of Morgantown, West Virginia donated. It's $250, so we'll be selling chances on it. Oh, wow. And that comes from John Renner that fishes with Bink and I both, his mother. And then they donated a basket that's worth about $150. So we got some of them raffles going on.
I got something else too. John and I, we're fishing some of the Cabela's this year. Yeah. And Kevin, a friend of mine and John's relation, his cousin or nephew or something, he runs a group called Holy Pursuits.
Yeah.
And
we lost them.
Oh, we lost you guys.
We still got you.
Anyways.
I got you.
I'll give a minute for you guys to come back on.
There you go.
You back there?
Yeah, we're back here. We never lost.
We're good.
Okay, we lost you. Okay.
So anyways, what he decided to do, what the Holy Pursuits is about, they take kids that's not well out and they treat them to the best time ever, either hunting or fishing. Most of it's hunting. And they pay for everything. So last year they took 34 kids out. So Kevin gave us a call and said, hey, I want to give a Ruger 9mm for the captain of the boat that finishes 34th place. So not only does the winners get stuff, The guys down through the pack will get things, and we have games in, certain weights will win stuff. But I thought that was very, very good of Kevin and his organization to do something like that.
And we've got the gun. It's at the
There
gun
it is.
shop in Wellston. Oh yes, there it is.
Oh,
So
that is a Ruger LC9. That is a very, very, very nice nice piece right there.
That is one of the things. We've got Doc started it with $100 donation to do female angler of the tournament in memory of Lynn. And then John Allen and his wife donated $400. So it was up to $500.
Oh, wow.
And then Doc's daughter donated $100. So we've got $600 as of now for the lady angler. So, and it could be a child or an adult. It is, if it's female, you're going to win $600. You get up there and get big, heavy weight and all that. So that's something good to give away. And then King Cat gave us $500 for big fish this year again.
Woo.
So that's going to be on top of the prize money. And two, on the entry fee, we do charge $100, but we give back 75% of that. We only keep 25%. Most places don't do that. It's usually reversed around.
Yeah,
that's right.
We're grateful for the $25 we get out of each entry, and that's a gas card to help somebody here local.
Yeah, and that's the thing that's not money you guys are keeping or using. That's money going back to Vinton County and helping folks get the care that they need. Yep. As they said earlier, the county they're in, just it's not a very populated county, so they're doctors, the good doctors that these guys need, or most people got to travel pretty good ways. So that's awesome. Every little bit helps.
Yep, and that's everything. Everyone that's doing the tournament helping us out, nobody gets paid for this. We're all volunteers. We don't take anything from it other than the pleasure of watching everybody bringing in big fish and knowing that what we're doing is helping somebody else.
Yeah, the event last year was more like it was like a family reunion. You get to see everybody that you don't get to see all year, or maybe just a few times a year. And it was just a lot of fun.
Yeah, and we have, which Roger, you're witness of, probably the best group of guys and girls or ladies that can put on a tournament. And most of them never fished before or been around boats or anything. So we were really, we got a good group of volunteers that help us out.
I couldn't believe it when I talked to you guys after the event, or even during the event, and you guys had said that it was all volunteers, and you gave them all specific jobs, and nobody even had been to a tournament before, let alone ran one or helped at one. And unless you were there, if some of you guys were in chat were there, it was unbelievable how smooth. 85 boats loaded, launched, parked, and ready to go in like no time.
We had 15 minutes to spare.
Yeah.
So
we had a time limit. We put ourselves on a pretty tight time limit, and it worked out very well.
If you don't mind, how many boats, how many spots are left?
We only have 5 spots.
5 spots remaining. And why is it that you can only do 85 spots?
That's all the boat ramp will allow. That's all the spots. So we fill them up and that's it.
That's every single parking spot. So like if somebody comes in and parks a car, you just screwed up the whole thing.
That's
correct.
Right.
Which we had that last year. We had a couple people move.
So we do have, because this year it's later in the year, so there's going to be more people out. So we do have Galplis, the city that we're having it in, is going to pretty much block the boat ramp for us till morning time.
Okay.
Or so they say. So I hope they do. And so we shouldn't have any trouble, hopefully. But where they're coming from up at the bars, they've parked and then they've left with other people. That's where the cars are coming from. So hopefully we can stop that this year.
Hey, Jays, what's going on?
And speaking of AJ, he is going to be set up at our tournament and have always tackle and everything. And he has donated stuff to us as well. And Mike's Bait Shop will be set up there. We have possibly a group coming from Wellston that has fishing gear, and it's a camo shop and Rocky Fork boots and stuff like that may be joining us.
Okay.
Wow.
We've got a food truck coming. I'm sorry. We've got a food truck coming, one that we know of for sure.
I don't remember what the one was last year, but their stuff was good.
It's not the same one. They couldn't come this year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is called the Rolling Pin, and she makes homemade stuff, so I think it'll be good as well.
Right there, AJ's said that they will have frozen skipjack as well. So
we are working on to have fresh skipjack also. I'm in the middle of working on that, so that'll come out within the next few days.
Okay. We're hoping to get some fresh skipjack ourselves this weekend, heading down the Tennessee River.
There you go.
We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, hopefully you'll find them.
Yeah.
I tell you, I've been watching the flow at all the gates down on Tennessee. Every dam, like they're running like 15 to 20,000 right now. That's it.
No, that's not much.
I know that's not what I was hoping for. We're running 98,000 here at Greenup.
Well, I can tell you now, all the flow that everybody has lost, I found it. It's down here. I can tell you that
it came your way.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Well, I mean, our river's still dropping. But the Tennessee River, man, I checked every dam that I thought we might go try to fish. And they're not projecting a whole lot of flow. Now, I mean, they don't go out that far to this weekend to show me. But just seeing what they've been running, yeah, it's like 20,000. That's gonna be tough to bump. I'm wanting to go bumping, man.
Yeah.
So,
and then two, we have the Gallia County Visitors Bureau got a hold of Super 8. They have $75 or $76 rooms, and they will block them till April 15th. You have to call and tell them to get that rate. Hampton Inn is going to do $108, and they will hold that till May 5th, but they have to mention that they're fishing our tournament to get the rates.
okay.
So that's a little bit cheaper than what you would pay normally if you guys are coming down to stay.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep. That, like I said, all that stuff there just kind of helps out and goes towards making it a little bit easier on everybody. 80. It don't take long to get 85 spots filled.
No.
Someone say bumping.
See, you say bumping three times, and Mike Greenwell shows up. It's funny, Bobcat hadn't popped in here too.
That's it. Well, I think Mike's got better flow bumping down there than Bobcat's got bumping to Tennessee right now. So yeah. I would say if we can get Mike out of the Green River, we might be able to go bumping with him. But I don't see any reason why he should leave right now.
I enjoy the Green River. Janet and I, every time we're down there, we got to hit the green.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think I checked it out once, and they did a Monsters on the Ohio, and I think we checked out the Green River as an option, but we didn't end up fishing it. We were green. We had no idea what we were doing. We went and checked out. We had plans A, B, C, D, and E, and we didn't. We got like late entry. We was like boat 100 and something out of 172, and by the time I got my boat there, spot A, B, C, D, and E had people on them. He's been bumping the green. I didn't look like the green had enough flow the other day. I was going to tell you suspend drift because you was running into a ton of debris. And one of the things I like when I've got a lot of debris like that and I can't anchor, I just assume to go with it. You don't get it all built up on your line if you're drifting with the flow. So, but somebody on Facebook is yelling hi to Janet. Let me see if I can get over there and find out who it is. I had those guys pulled up.
Yeah. Well, I know for a fact, if you want to bump an area bad enough, you will find ways for something to catch some current and go down through there. It gets that time of year, you just get determined, you get a little impatient. You're like, nope, you know what, we're going anyway. Doesn't matter.
Oh, that was Sandra saying hi,
okay.
Janet.
Oh, hi, Sandra.
And then you get Mr. Mike Lewis was saying hello earlier.
And there's Pam.
Pam, hello.
And speaking of Pam, she is sitting up or bringing us, she's coming to fish with us, a basin boat light donated. And I guess this thing is fabulous. So I'm anxious to see it.
I know. I heard her talking about it, and then I've seen her post, I think, a couple different pictures or links for them, and they look awesome. I don't know if I have to talk to her off camera to get the 411, but
yeah,
if they're what I think they are, as far as a remote controlled spotlight, like a Go Light.
Oh, that would be cool.
If that's what I think it is, and they work as good, and I'd love to have one.
Yeah. So that's going to be and I forget, how much was that light? Do you remember?
Pam would know, but it's over $200, I'm sure.
It's an expensive light.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I was checking them out. It seemed like the most expensive ones were only about $200, which is, if you go look at those, I think it's Gobi lights or something like that. Those things get up to like $300-400.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the lumens are on these lights here as far as output, and old Mr. Warpig saying congratulations to Bink and Chris finished. You guys got second, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We finished second. And believe it or not, we didn't catch our biggest fish until like right at the end. We were dragging baits back to the boat ramp and
Really?
hit one in the middle of the lake going back to the boat ramp. So within a few minutes left, and that's what put us to second place. If we wouldn't have had that fish, we wouldn't have been that far up.
Yeah, a couple folks. Looks like Brandon says that he knows about those lights, says they're nice.
Yep.
Harold's reminding everybody to make sure you check the gauge for your wiring. To make sure you wire them up properly and go with the heavy gauge. Those big amperage they draw, you're going to need some heavier stuff. So that's always good to keep in mind if you don't want to have any boats burning down.
No, don't need that.
Black oat lights are $220. I'm not sure I haven't heard of black oat. I haven't never really looked into these, to be honest with you. When Pam had started sharing some of these and I saw exactly what they were, kind of just a ding went off. And I love night fishing, and I keep telling myself I'm going to do more flathead fishing this year as opposed to what I've been doing in the past. Every year I tell myself I'm going to target flatheads, and then I get out and chase blues.
I say the same thing. Yep. I say the same thing every year.
Yeah. So I was trying to think of what else we had going on for the tournament.
We've got basket raffles. We'll have our lottery raffle. This year on the lottery raffle, we did a pool tab last year, and we sold them out as soon as we put the tab out. This year, we're going to do actual raffle tickets so everybody can get in it.
Okay.
That was a big seller, and they was gone, and then I won it, so that was even better. But
yes.
I didn't win no money, so nobody didn't lose out on anything.
Right.
And then we'll do Bink's basket again with the cooler and the chair, and it'll be a high dollar basket.
Right.
That we'll do raffle it off. We've got Carolina Waits, Ian Tipton is donating stuff, and Tyra from Dirty South she donated a lot of stuff. I already have it here.
Okay.
Monster Cat Catfishing, he's gonna give stuff, and Hillbilly Towels and Sublimation gave us 2 gift certificates. So some of this will be giveaways, some will be stuck in a raffle.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna remind people that a lot of these, she's talking about the baskets and raffles. The entire concept of this event is to raise money for the Cancer Research Group. But they also give away, a boatload of stuff just to give away as thanks for everybody being there and being participating. So whether you win the raffles or you just happen to show up and be there, there was a lot of stuff given away last year.
How many were them ducks? The rubber duck down
Can't
there.
wait for the tournament. Miss Jennifer Hopper, Team More Pig. Those guys are tough up there too. I got to keep an eye on them.
Yeah.
She's excited to fish, so I'm glad she's coming.
Yeah.
I don't fish that pool much. Now that I live right here in Portsmouth, I don't fish that pool hardly at all. So I'm going to have my luck cut out for me, or my work cut out for me anyways. That's for sure. So.
Yeah. And we have not as many rods as we did last year, but we're going to have some B&M, Anvil rods, Mad Cats. I think we have a couple of those. So a variety of different rods too this year, and reels.
And two, I forgot, the morning of, we have Log Pile Church Youth Group is going to be selling breakfast. And they're making homemade stuff. So it's biscuits and gravy, sandwiches, coffees, water. So they'll be set up close to the boat ramp, so you guys don't have to chase around trying to figure out where they're at.
Oh, okay.
And so that'll be something that's going to help the kids out for their stuff and then feed all of us while we're there. So I don't know if they know what they're getting into yet, but they'll figure it out real quick.
Yeah, Pam,
And then I'll do this. I'll tease you guys just a little bit.
We can do that.
Can you tell what this is?
That's a rubber ducky. That's a golden duck.
Yes. So just keep that in mind.
You up, Roger. There we go.
So those of you that tuned in tonight, you may or may not have an edge come tournament day.
That's exactly it.
No idea why I'm looking at a golden duck, but it's
you know, with me, you never know why you're going to have a golden duck.
Duck's made of gold. There you go. Rubber
And
ducky,
then
you're the one.
we have my daughter-in-law and son have donated $100 for anything but a fish. So last year, yeah. So that
that was a really fun. That was a really fun category. Anything but a fish. And people are going up on the bank and grabbing crap off the bank, which is good because we're also taking stuff out.
Yeah, they're cleaning. They're cleaning the river.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's see.
He said, "Don't let Eric touch that."
No. Or does that mean no? I don't. I'm pretty sure that's not what it means.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Give people the wrong idea.
No. Don't be using no ducks for bait.
Hey, with this crew you got in here, they ain't no telling.
Chicken works. Hey, Marty Bentley.
Chicken works.
Marty Bentley commented on Facebook, said this is an awesome tournament and great gifts. So,
thanks, Marty.
But
we've got Claude Newman and Olin Howard donated a jack plate. The VFW of Greenup, Kentucky donated $100 that we can use for gifts or whatever. That's how far people are coming with money. I got Alabama, I got Kentucky. They're all willing to give money. They don't care. BCAT boards, they're going to donate stuff. Catfish donated hats. We've got a guide trip from Kevin Blaw, in which we already did an entry. Sean Penix paid for someone to be for an entry fee, so we got that. We got Domino's gift cards from Bink's aunt and uncle. We have 2 Bibles donated. We have $500 from Allied Material out of Columbus, which we don't know what we're going to use it for.
Okay.
$200 from one of my best friends out of Hilliard, the way I can use for whatever. Forshee Marine gave us a case of 2-stroke Quicksilver oil. And then, I hate to preach the gospel, but we got life jackets.
Yes.
Hey,
yes.
There ain't no shame in that game. Everybody needs to be, wearing their life jackets, using their life jackets, putting the safety first.
Yep, because if 2 years ago, if we wouldn't have had them, we wouldn't be sitting here talking to you. So we was all about the life jackets to begin with. And thankfully we had them on that day. And then what happened to Shane is just, and there's nothing, it's done and over with. There's no hate. There's don't be saying nasty stuff about it. It's done.
Right.
Yeah. And we can't change it. And I hate it. And I hate it for his family and the guys with them. It's horrible.
It's been a rough road for him, for the family and everybody close to him. You know, we're going to keep preaching, you know, life jackets and, you know, and safety, until we're all, you know, until we're all in a good habit and practice of doing it the right way. Right there, Kevin. Right. I was getting ready to tell you, Monster Cat Catfishing's in the house. He says they're donating a Mad Cat's rod, an Ancient Mariner reel, and 2 sets of new planer boards.
See, I wasn't allowed to tell that last part of that. Good job, Kevin. Yay! I knew he's trying to get them ready. So
this is why you come to the Muskrat Adventures, man. You come in, tune in on Tuesday night, and you get you get the good stuff. You get the details.
You get the inside information.
Insider scoop right there. I don't know what that. I don't know what that duck meant, but it's in the back of my mind.
You'll all be worried about that duck till May 20th. And then we had $200 donated from the Grays here in Wellston, and they also are the owners of the camo shop, to do what we want with that money. They love these games, so they're like, you just do whatever you want with it. You just spend it however, and they don't fish. So,
oh really?
No. They just gave it and told me to do whatever we wanted to do. And then River Rat Reels gave 2 certificates for 5 reels cleaning each.
Ooh,
nice.
River Rat
we
Reels.
have a food basket again from Wellston, and then some Frog Talk ponchos. We'll take donations clear up to the day of.
Okay.
Right.
And the main thing that I'm really wanting and working hard at is getting stuff for our highest placing veteran. I would like to do something really special for them. So I'm looking for donations for the veteran.
There you go. Well, it looks like you got a lot of stuff to work with. And we've got, you know, highest placing veteran is I don't know, is just as good as or big as Big Fish and anything else in my in my boat. So, I mean, not in my boat. We're taking Zach's boat.
Yeah.
You're not taking a Muskrat?
No, we'll probably be in Zach's boat. My boat's too slow. I can't keep up with everybody. It's too hard on gas. I'd run out of gas before I get where we're going, and then I gotta just float back down river. Of course, then again, last year we thought we had it all figured out. I ain't gonna lie. We thought we had it all figured out. Zach had been going to do some pre-fishing, and he was bumping Racine, and there's just I think he had 130 or 134 pound 3 fish the weekend before the tournament.
Nice.
The day of the tournament, we ran all the way up to the dam. We didn't catch a fish.
Oh, that's rough.
And that's a long run for those guys.
That is a long run.
That's a long run. And we put all of our eggs in a basket and said, hey, we got this. Anyone going to go live for the weigh-ins? I think that would be awesome for more exposure.
Would be.
We don't have anyone to do it as of now, but I did put a note on my to-do list to see if we can't make that happen.
I could probably do that.
That'd be great.
I talked to Zach. Obviously, we'll have to come in just a few minutes earlier than everyone else to make sure we get get the weigh-in started. But I think we can sacrifice a few minutes to help broadcast this and help out.
Yeah, that would be great.
I'll double check with Zach. I know he's in the house here, but we also want to win. So,
well, you catch all the fishing, you'll be okay. See, you can come in and
there you go.
You got to wait till you get live so you can weigh in your fish, though.
There you go. Hey, Lyle Stokes in the house saying hello to Janet and Bink.
Hi, Lyle, and thank you for being our boat number 1.
Go Reds.
Boat number 1. That's what I'm talking about.
Lyle did tell us he can't make the trip, so that's just going to be a number one spot empty where we'll leave it go. And he was nice enough to buy tabs, and he didn't even know why he was buying tabs. He just seen that I was selling, and so he ended up winning it, which we've had a lot of fun with him and Cindy over the years.
Oh yeah.
One thing we are going to do this year that I think we need to let it out. Last year we didn't really get any complaints, but we heard some rumbles about the send off when we sent everybody out, and we tried to do it slow, but it ended up being fast, and it was kind of rough. So this year we're probably going to do it in flights and give more time between boats before make sure everybody's out safe.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with that. I haven't fished a lot of tournaments, but I thought it was good the way it went. But Janet, you got that there? Becca says she's going to donate $100 Visa gift card to your highest placing veteran.
Becca, I don't know who you are, I don't think, but thank you very much. I really appreciate that.
Becca is a huge supporter of all of like these live tournaments and everything we do.
Yes.
Probably one of our biggest supporters in the community that doesn't put out content for herself. You know, she does this a lot.
Very nice.
In the live tournaments. We appreciate her very, very much.
Yeah, she does a lot for the community. So thank you again, Becca. That is big. She don't know any of these. Paul Smith says, "Hey everyone, two of my heroes, James and Janet."
Hi, Paula. I
was trying to talk Paula in coming up. If she feels good, she needs to come on up and enjoy the fun.
I'm going to ride her butt. You know, she rode my butt until I came down and fished her tournament with her. She needs to come up here and fish the tournament with me.
Oh, Roger, you were sitting there. She said she would love to try to make it when we were eating dinner that night.
I got this picture coming in from Kevin Walters.
Oh,
Monster Cat catfishing. He says he's watching, which I don't understand. I mean, that makes me feel pretty good. But he's on Wilson Lake right now watching us.
I don't know if the man slept. He's been out for 2 days.
I know. Wow. I know it. No, I don't know. No, that's not a Sea Arc and these guys got. I think that's his boat. I think his boat is back up and running.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident he took his boat.
Yeah. Okay. So
cool.
And Kevin is one of our sponsors too. So we're on his pro staff. So we appreciate him.
That's it. As Zach said, it's the last year was the best blast off he has ever seen. So
that's good to get some feedback like that, because we want feedback. And another thing is the teams that win money, we don't expect it back. If you win first place, which is a big chunk of money, this type of benefit, we expect you to keep it. Now, some people did return some of it last year, and that's okay, but
right.
We don't expect to get any of it back.
No, that's why a lot of people have misconception of benefit tournaments. They think that you can't keep the money. That's not true.
No. Yeah. We told Paula and Ken that if Paula, you decide to want to come up, I got plenty of room here at the house. We can put you up here. You can free room and board, and I make three meals, man. There's frozen, there's takeout, and there's something else. I can't remember what this is. 3 meals, I think.
Frozen, takeout, and sandwich. That's probably the third one.
Something like that. I can't say nothing. We stayed down there with Paula. She got up and made me and Zach and Ken breakfast in the mornings, and man, they took care of us. It was the hook up.
Dude, if I didn't live so far away, trust me, I would be there. But that is a long way from me. Unfortunately, I live too far from all the cool stuff that's happening.
Jim got a microwave.
Yeah, microwave. Yeah.
Well,
there you go.
Creole, just jump a plane and I'll pick you up in Columbus. How's that sound?
There you go.
Oh, I wish I could, man. Because and that's what's bad. Right about the time of year when all these tournaments really kick off, we get very busy at work, and I have no time to do. I don't have time to fish in the river 10 minutes from my house. Unfortunately, we're going to change that one of these days, though. Trust me.
Unacceptable.
Yeah, I know. This whole
Mike Lewis. Mike Lewis says the catfish community have big hearts, and man,
absolutely
that's an understatement, really. I mean, there's just so much I don't know, love and togetherness. You know, when somebody gets knocked down or takes a blow or a fall, it seems like the community just pulls together even faster and harder to help pull everyone back together and get things moving again. So the community has always been very generous and gracious when it comes to like fundraising events and when there's a good cause involved, and this is a great cause. And Bink, I have always admired you for sharing your story, and trying to bring awareness to other folks to, don't put things off and get yourself taken care of and checked out and, beat it.
Yep. People probably get tired of hearing it, but it is the truth. If it wouldn't have been for him getting checked like he should have, he wouldn't be here with us. So,
yep.
Yeah. And I do a few seminars, not a lot, but a few each year. And that's where I end my seminar at. I just tell people they really need to get checked. And hopefully I save a few lives every now and then.
I'll be honest with you right now that you sharing your story has definitely put heightened awareness on me to make sure I take care of myself.
Yep.
So if nobody else has ever told you before,
before we touch that,
I missed that part.
We lost it.
I think my screen froze on me. But Paula says the community, God knows the community has helped her. And, it's who's Leonard, Alabama, 1 hour from her. Kevin says he was literally in Alabama 1 hour. My partner had his PB in the boat last night.
Wow.
That's what I'm talking about. Zach
Keep rubbing it in, Kevin. Keep rubbing it in.
Zach and I, our first trip down to Alabama, first trip to Wilson, we were right below Wheeler Dam. Doc had told us, hey, he's like, hey, just go out there below the dam. There's a bunch of big, brush piles and wood piles. Just go find some wood piles, set up on them, and then figure it out throughout the day. And so it was dark. Zach and I went out and it was dark. We went out there and found some brush piles. We found a couple, fish on some trees, and we was like, all right, well, this looks good as anything. We set up, right? He got the first rod out. He was getting a second rod. The first rod was down and buried, 53-pound, his new PB. First fish, we were in Alabama 5 minutes. Bait in the water, 5 minutes, had a PB. We're like, and now you know why we go back to Rogersville over and over again.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, everybody loves Alabama.
I love it. Well, I'm not sure I can help you out there, Matt. I'm not sure.
No. That's a different show on a different website.
Yeah, this is hey, there's Carolina Catfish. What's going on? It says this community is a great platform. You're absolutely right, man. When it comes to pulling together and helping out, Chad and Dee just did a fantastic fundraising event for Camp Centurion. Mm-hmm. And these guys pitched in and made the put the donations together, and then the community just rallied behind and spent, I don't know, I think he said they ended up with over $2,000
oh wow,
towards, as I think 2,000 is a change, as just a little over $2,000 is what they were able to put together to send to Camp Centurion. So we love our veterans, and we love kids. We love putting the focus where it can be, where it needs to be.
And we will have plaques too, as well, for first and second place in big fish.
Okay.
Cool.
Kevin just sent me a picture, and if I was a betting man, I'd say he is almost exactly on the spot that we were set up on. According to the picture he sent me, if I could send it to Zach real quick, Zach would say, "That's my spot." Zach probably even knows the waypoint number. He has remembered it all these years. He knows the waypoint number. Yeah, Paula, thank you for mentioning that. Keeping Larry Muse in our prayers. Larry's, I knew it. Larry's got his own personal, I won't put it out there. I know he has, but I won't put it out there just for everybody. But Larry's got his own personal health issues he's going through right now, and that he's going to need, he's going to need a lot of support through. And, Larry's a legend, as far as sharing information and I can't think of the word for it, but just sharing his innovation and his passion through all of us. Yep. So if you don't know Larry Muse, check him out. If you do know him, check him out. Maybe send him some encouraging words. Zach says waypoint 311. He knew it.
He knows.
Pontoon Jody's in the house. What's going on? Thank you for
Jody
stopping in. She says, "Hello, Bink and Janet. Nice to meet you." So,
hi.
All right. So, the big picture, the date for the event is
May 20th.
May 20th. Fishing time starts at
8 a.m.
8 a.m. What time are you guys going to start launching boats?
Last year we said 6, but I think we did it at 5.
I believe it.
There were some people there, so we went ahead and did it. So probably 5:30, honestly, and 5:30. Starting whenever they get there. Basically, they can't unload until they have that live well checked. So that's one thing. They cannot get them in the water till we check it.
Okay.
Yep, we don't want them to unload their boat. It's going to mess our parking up.
Yeah. Yep. So if you're coming in, make sure that if you get in line to get your live well checked, you need to go ahead and launch. We had the entire bank lined up with 85 boats. Everyone kind of launched and then beached their boats, and there are some docks and stuff down through there, and everybody tied up. Kevin says now that's waypoint 68 for him.
And
now,
they will have restrooms there as well, and the docks will be in, and hopefully both sides of the ramp will be clean.
Okay.
There you go. Paula Smith says, "I am going to be there. Somehow I will make it."
Woohoo! That's what we want.
That's great.
Paula, you got a place right here to stay. We'll probably have to leave your boat up at Zach's house. That's what I do.
Yeah.
If you're bringing your boat, but you got a place to stay right here, free. So we'll work out the details. Pontoon Jody said she saw Lake Erie today. She would have thought it was an ocean.
Oh wow!
Lake Erie can be intimidating. It is. It's big. It is.
I seen someone else said that the Erie was rough today.
Yeah. Justin Fishing Fetish said, "If I had a good boat, I'd be fishing it." So,
If I lived closer, I'd be fishing it. I can tell you that right now. Y'all have me to deal with then.
Yeah.
Oh,
He wouldn't know what to do. Jeremy would show up down here and be like, "So how do you guys fish lakes?" "That's the river."
Yeah, where's the current? Where's the current and where's the deep water? Like, what is going on out here?
Right there, Zach said, I was wondering. I didn't want to put it out there, but Zach said, if you want to go and you want to ride out with us, you can go. You can fish with us.
There you go.
You can stay here with me. We'll put you on the boat. We'll go fishing. So
that's what you call putting a ringer in the boat, if you ask me.
That's a good deal.
Yeah, highest placing female. That would be good.
Highest place. Hey, we got a veteran too. Zach is a veteran. We got we can take the highest place veteran.
Yeah.
The highest place female. And how old you got to be to consider it a kid? Can we just go by IQ or something?
Sure. We'll do the IQ thing.
Oh man, that's good. That's good.
I just had a message. Oh, I had a message from Adele Hayslip. I would like to donate $100 to the highest placing veteran for Bink and Janet's tournament.
Holy!
So there's another $100.
Dale Hayslip, another great supporter. He's always in our chats.
Yep, Dale Hayslip is
there. You go.
He supports the community. He is in almost everybody's chats at some point or another.
Everywhere.
He's a local Ohio guy. He lives in central Ohio here. He fishes Hoover a lot. So I met Dale. First time I ever met Dale, he hooked me up with the sinker mold. He said, "I don't think I'm ever going to use a 20-ounce sinker mold." Yeah. Jeremy's like, maybe I will.
Boy, that's very nice.
And thank you, Dale. We appreciate it.
Yeah. Hats off to you, Dale. That's awesome, brother.
Absolutely, bro.
So, all right. What else we got? What else we got to throw in there? You're going to give us, Ben, do you think you can raffle off some of your GPS waypoints? We know you got that place figured out.
Ooh, auction them off.
I might go work something out.
There you go.
Auction off the
I'll just put on the card and auction it off.
Ooh.
That's the reason we don't bring our boat, see?
Oh.
No, I do want to say something before we get off air and everything. Sure. If you guys get a chance, go to Holy Pursuit's website and check it out because that's a good group. They do great things for people. And maybe there's somebody that's in the age that they might want to do something that's sick or something that might want to participate in something with Holy Pursuits. I also want to say thanks to B&M Rods and Printex and Monster Catfishing.
Janet, do you see that message there from Paula?
Nope, I missed it. Oh,
Paula says, Janet, I will donate $100. I will get with you tomorrow.
Thank you, Paula.
That is
I appreciate it.
That is awesome. I've got pulled up here real quick. This is their website here. So you can see,
yes,
there's options here. You can donate. You can refer a child. So this is if you think that somebody would be eligible or would qualify for some of their events. So there's a huge, they've got a, clear back to, I don't know when they started. I see 2017 is the oldest photos here I see. But
that's real close to when they started it.
So right here, their message is that outdoor adventure can fulfill a child's desire to go on a dream hunt or fishing trip, but the trips can also be a very important part of their treatment and healing process. By being in the outdoors, surrounded by God's creation, we hope to promote and inspire healing and adventure in the sponsored children. Our mission is simple: to provide children with a life-threatening illness or disease with an experience of a lifetime in the outdoors. And and then their seal there is never walk away from someone who deserves help. Your hand is God's hands for that purpose. So yeah, check these guys out. Go ahead.
And it doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter what state. They'll go wherever. It's for everybody.
So right there, you got a buffalo hunt. It looks like Ariana. I don't want to mess the name up, but Isaac's buffalo hunt, Ivy's fishing trip. So you can tell. These guys they're holy cow! Look at the size of that alligator.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
11 and a half, 12 footer. That's big. That's a big one.
Thank you, Becca. She dropped the link there to their
Yep.
to their page, and it's just so. I got a buddy who his son is he's got disability. His isn't as, I don't think his would qualify for this event, but he is involved in a lot of other events, and I get to watch and see all the adventures he gets to go on, and things that he doesn't get to take on, that he would never get an opportunity at, especially in his condition. And so I get to see firsthand, somebody very close to me that has been on the receiving end of organizations like this. And I could tell you that it's a big deal. I would like to talk more. I think, John's talked to me a little bit about getting with, I can't remember, I think it was his uncle or cousin that puts this together.
It's his cousin, actually.
Cousin, yeah. So I would love to.
Yeah, and if, that would be great, because Kevin, thank you. But yes, if you would, and like I said, if you know somebody, please reach out to the Holy Pursuit, and they literally pay. He told me, when I only met him a few weeks ago, and he said, Janet, if they go in with a store and they want a souvenir, I buy that souvenir. He said, from the time they leave their place to the time they go back home, I pay for everything. He said, they don't pay for anything. And he said, not food, gas, whatever. So please, if you guys know anybody, reach out to him.
Yeah, it's just looking at through the pictures here. I mean, these are lifetime achievement type hunts that any serious outdoorsman or woman would absolutely, be ecstatic to have an opportunity like this. So to see these kids that, to see these kids getting opportunities like that, and they deserve it.
Yeah.
It's really good.
That helps the family too, because it gives them a little bit of relaxation too. It's a stressful time for everybody, and even if it's just a day, it helps relax everybody.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm very blessed. My kids are as healthy and as good as they get, and so we all watching a child struggle and is tough. Everyone's got their own special needs or special things about them, and everything we can do to help kids in one way, shape, or form is especially when it comes to the outdoors is I think a beautiful thing.
Yeah, because I mean, you're giving these kids a chance to do something that they might not otherwise ever get to do in their life, and there's something special about that. There really is. Yeah.
And to our good friend Mark, I forgot, he has donated a rod to our tournament, and he also today sent me a message and would like to help Holy Pursuit and take a guide trip out for one of these kids here locally. So hopefully they can get together and Mark can do a guide trip either at Rocky or in Cincinnati area, he said. So that's pretty special to volunteer your time to do that.
Yep. No kidding. And Mark knows his stuff. So I don't know if I'd qualify or not.
You keep thinking that way, you might eventually.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah. Hey, I want to say hello to my good friend Harley Neal. Harley Neal's in the house. Harley, I got your message.
Hi, Harley.
I just heard your message today. I called Harley the other day. We got an inside joke running back and forth, and I like my message I heard today. I did not let him down. I kept the joke alive, and he kept the joke alive. I'm going to give you a call here in the next day or two and check on you, my friend. Missy Kennedy is in the house. She says she's late, but she's here. So we appreciate you stopping in.
Absolutely.
And here we got Matt with Wannabe said veterans have sacrificed so much and sacrifice daily, even after service, physically and mentally. You're absolutely right, man. Yep. What our veterans have given for us to be here and doing what we like to do and continue to do day in and day out, regardless of what their position or job title or responsibility was or is. I think that every single one of them deserve every ounce of anything that we can give them, because
right, they shouldn't be struggling in any way. They ought to have everything they need.
Yep. So, well, it looks like we did a pretty good job. Looks like we was actually raised some money for at least the veterans side of the pot. So you asked, we'd like to see some help there, and boom, you got it.
There you go.
Got it.
We don't have to stop there either. Anything we could do for the highest placed veteran would be awesome. And the prizes.
And if there's another category, if there's something else someone wants to put into, or we're taking donations of anything, it can be rods, it can be reels, it can be towel. And I think actually I said towels. I think Tyra has got some towels for us as well. It doesn't matter what it is, and we'll take donations up to the day of the tournament.
Okay.
There you go. Keep flashing that duck around. It's in here now. I'm gonna be watching for it. I'm telling you. Paula says, I thought that after ringing the bell that things would get better. Never in my wildest dreams would I have thought that the fight is almost harder now than ever. Cancer ruins your life that you knew, the way you knew it, I'm guessing is what she meant. So, Paul, I hate to hear you say that, but we got your back, and it doesn't have to ruin your life. It might have changed it the way that you knew it, but we still got long road and many ventures ahead. So
many more fish still to catch. Many more to catch.
She's got one fish to catch. That 100-pounder. So
actually,
that's all it takes.
First, she needs to catch 3.
First, she got to catch 3.
April 29th, she got to catch 3. Then, now if one of them happens to be 100-pounder, then hey, then that'll be good too.
Yeah. So Janet, what we're talking about here is there has been a call out of sort. What started out as like a friendly competition, a couple girls want to call out a couple guys, has turned into a full-blown women versus men multi-day online tournament. And Paula Smith has called out Mr. Jeremy of Creole Catfishing, and I believe I'm hosting that day. I believe that will be on this channel that day. So it has turned into what started out as just a fun, let's see what happens when the girls take on the boys, to the boys' buttholes are puckered and like, oh crap, they are coming hard. They are backing down.
Oh yeah, this is a very serious thing now. Oh yeah. So great,
and actually, I donated to that.
Did you? Awesome.
Yeah, I did. They're getting trophies or medals or something. I gave money to one of the girls to help with it.
Well, that's awesome.
So I'm anxious to see how that works out.
Yep. It's going to be, I don't get nervous going against anybody. I'm nervous. I can openly admit that. I'm nervous.
She's been out there on the water too. She ain't. Yeah. She ain't just gonna. You ain't just gonna skate by and then show up the day. No, she's making sure you're nervous now until then. You got Pam. She's called out Mike Greenwell, I believe. I think that's the challenge. Those two there. That's going to be a good one. Pam's tough.
I'm not going to highlight that comment, but it's hilarious. Matt.
Oh boy.
Oh, wow. That's hilarious.
Tammy, let's remember Tammy Jones. She's facing that battle too now. I got you.
Yep.
What did I miss? Roger, look at Jennifer Hoppers. Oh, I did miss that. Thank you very much.
Oh, okay. Yep, I missed it too.
Janet, War Pig Fishing wants to donate $50 for small fish. Oh boy.
Perfect. Thank you, Jenny.
That's a category that we love to have here on the online tournaments. Yeah. It not every, especially when you do the online thing, because people are all over the place. Not everybody has trophy size fish that can compete with everybody else out there. But a small fish, anybody can go after that. That's fun. That's kind of like the anything but a fish trophy.
Yeah. and you'd be surprised.
And see, that keeps everybody fishing because everybody wants to weigh in. You get $50 for catching a small fish.
Yeah, and that's fun. And that's the thing. Small fish matter. There you go, Brandon.
People get serious about that small fish thing too. I mean, really serious.
Yeah. Yeah. My kids' tournaments, that's one of the categories I keep in there because it's fun, and not all the kids have the waters or the abilities to catch a big fish, but small fish, well, that's open to everybody. I don't care who you are. And the kids really have fun with that one. And the adults say, hey, let's have some fun. Believe me, I need a list when we head out. I need a list of all the things that we're going to get us paid, because now I got to watch for something on the bank other than a fish.
Yep.
Now I gotta try to catch a small fish. Wait, the small fish have to count as part of your Creole?
Oh.
Well, we didn't last year. We let it go on the side.
Oh, okay. So we got a side.
As long as nobody makes me mad between now and then. How about that?
Oh, goodness.
Good point. But I will say this: if small fish for this goes anything like it goes for our tournaments, they could bring it in a glass of water. Because so far, to my knowledge, the smallest small fish that's ever been weighed in any of the tournaments was 0.2 pounds. 0.2 of a pound. Little thing was that long.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. I don't remember which tournament it was, but I remember that 0.2. It was so small they couldn't get it on the little bitty hook on the hanging scale. Couldn't even do it.
Good night, Becca. Thanks for tuning in.
That's not even bait size.
Those are the ones you hate to get caught in your cast net. You get about 100 of those. Yeah. I've debated just throwing my net away. I know people who really have thrown the net away.
Yeah.
I'm too poor to do that, but well, guys, we're going to shut it down here and wrap things up. Bink and Janet, you got anything else for us before we take off?
Do you have anything?
I don't think so. I just want to thank everybody that helps us out. The ones that's in the group. I also want to thank all the catfishermen and a lot of people that don't catfish that really helped this tournament go. And it actually started out with Doc and Lynn, so we don't want to forget that either.
Yes,
they started that, so it was for me that time, but now it's for the county. So we want to keep that. And you guys was talking about small fish. Last weekend, I caught one about 3 inches long with my good buddy Ron Presley down in Florida. We got to fish the St. Johns River, so that was a fun time too.
Yeah,
there you go. Yeah, there you go. Well, almost as bad as a net full of gar. Oh yeah, Harley and I.
I've had that happen too.
Oh, we pulled a net.
That ain't
no. I'm talking like 3 foot gar, net completely full. We thought for sure it was. The fish finder blew up, and we thought, man, look at all this bait. We was wrong.
Oof.
We was wrong. Well, thank you guys again. Anything we can do to help you
absolutely.
out between now and then, just shoot me a message or call me. We'll put something together to help you guys out. We'll be there bright and early. And we'll see you guys there. And
all right. Thanks for having us on again.
oh, no problem.
Absolutely.
It's my pleasure, man. Love having you guys together on here. And I love seeing this event. I look forward to this one. When these guys didn't even get the weigh-ins finished last year, and it was their first event, and everyone wanted to know if they can go ahead and sign up for this year's event. And they're like, we don't even know if we're having one yet. And
That's right.
They did. That's right.
They pretty much made them. There's no getting out of this for them from now on.
Yeah.
Unless they're able to hand it off to someone who can take off running with it, I don't see them getting out of this ever. The community's just not gonna
no time soon.
So, all right, guys, we'll shut her down here. We'll see you guys here next Tuesday night. Same cat time, same cat channel. Good night, everybody.
Bon fish, everybody.
Thanks.
Thanks.